Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video. In this one, I'm showing you a brand new insane infinite XP farming method here in Zombies. I'll walk you through the full setup, the best augment combination, and everything you need to maximize your XP gains. And the best part, not only is this amazing for leveling up, but it's also hands down the fastest and easiest way to reach round 100 and unlock the secret another round calling card. If you've been enjoying the XP farming videos, make sure you smack that like button, subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and if you want more videos like this one, then drop a comment saying fast XP. Now before we hop in, let's have a quick word from today's sponsors. Whether you're looking to unlock the Black Ops 6 mastery camos or grind them out in easier lobbies, you should definitely check out today's sponsor, Mitch Cactus. As the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, Mitch Cactus offers services on all platforms. Browse their website and you'll find multiple discounted offers available, and with my code HYPNO you'll get an extra discount on your order. Thank you again to Mitch Cactus for sponsoring this video. This video is brought to you by LgoFast. These guys are an absolute game changer with the current state of Call of Duty. With SBMM cranked up to the max where games feel like an absolute sweat fest to performance issues and lag, LgoFast has you covered. Simply head over to their website and download their program on PC or the mobile app if you're a console player. Click on the Easy Lobby COD Series tab and connect to any server you please. And just like that, you can say goodbye to SBMM and latency issues. Need a performance boost? Well, they even offer an FPS boost option which improved performance on my PC by over 40%. They're currently offering a free trial for you guys to check out, and with my discount code HY you can get an additional 30% discount on your subscription. So what are you waiting for? It's time to boost your KD, avoid SBMM, farm XP, and complete events with ease. Thank you again to LgoFast for sponsoring this video. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shattered Veil for another insane infinite XP farming method. Now, not only is this going to be great for farming XP, but it's also going to be one of the easiest and fastest ways to get to round 100 for the another round secret Dark Ops calling card. Now, there are a few steps involved in this. The setup might take a while, but I'll show you guys how to do that as fast and as easily as possible. So first things first, we need to obtain the Ray Gun MK2, and we also need to upgrade it. Now, the upgrade we're going to go for is the Ray Gun MK2P, or the purple version, the Shotgun Ray Gun MK2. I'm sure most of you guys know which one. Now, in order to obtain that, we do need to find an essence bomb by destroying these white Janus boxes right here. Now, sometimes you'll get salvage, sometimes a vermin's gonna spawn, but you might also have a chance of finding the essence bomb. Along with that, we also need to get 2 reflectors, which I'll go ahead and show you guys. Now, if you're planning on upgrading another variant, then feel free to skip ahead. I do have chapters in this video. Now, one thing I strongly recommend going for is the GS45 in spawn. Now, if you do have an extra wall power gobblegum laying around, then feel free to use that. If you don't need to. I just popped mine for demonstration purposes. But yeah, the GS45 is definitely going to make one of the steps a whole lot easier. Okay, so now the first reflector can be found right here in this fountain, so make sure you pick that up. Another Janus box right there. Another one right there. We got a vermin this time, of course. So of course, while looking for the essence bomb, make sure you just gradually open up all of the map, and we're also going to work on, obviously, getting to the pack-a-punch machine downstairs. Let's just quickly look through the upstairs of this room if there's a Janus box laying around. Damn, no Janus box, huh? Okay, so we'll get this opened up right here, and usually there's a box back here. Nice, got some extra salvage. Okay, so we're gonna obtain the essence, or not essence bomb, the fuse from the maintenance worker zombie right there. Honestly, since our GS45s are already pack-a-punched, I think it makes sense to quickly chill back here and save up some essence just so we can go for PhD Flopper, and the second reflector can be found right over here, so just interact and pick that up as well. Nice little toxic Zombro round coming in, let's go. Alright, got the final one. Wasn't quite enough for PhD Flopper yet though, but we're getting there. Alright, perfect. We have enough for PhD Flopper. Let's quickly buy that, so now we don't need to worry about the explosive damage anymore, which is a W. kind of waiting for a nuke right now so we can pop that tactical diffusion and get a bunch of essence. Alright, so we're gonna grab that circuit board as well. Awesome. Of course it's 1,500 for this. Damn. Ooh, let's go. We got a nuke. Let's pop a little double points. There we go. And tactical diffusion as well. Very nice. We'll pick up the double points first. And let's take the nuke. Easy 4,000 essence. Alright, so we'll quickly repair the fuse box right there. Awesome. Flip that switch. And we're going to take care of all the zombies that come out of that elevator. Very nice. And we're going to flip that switch one more time. So at this point, we already have access to the mainframe. I just quickly looked back there if there's another essence bomb, but it's not looking like it. Okay, let's head downstairs because we can already obtain a free empty canister. So we're going to get this door opened up right here. Okay, no essence bomb in there. All right, so we're going to pick up that Casimir because that's arguably... Oh, there we go. Got the essence bomb. Nice. We can already get that opened up right there. But yeah, Casimirs are arguably the easiest way to find a empty canister. So all we need to do is quickly head back upstairs and go behind double tap. Okay, so we have double tap right here. We're going to drop down and throw the Casimir right there. That's going to pull in the empty canister from the zombie spawn point. We also have one zombie alive right here. It's not looking like that's going to kill him, which might be a W, so we can actually quickly finish the upgrade step for the Ray Gun Mark II already. So yeah, once again, it might sound like a lot because I'm explaining everything in detail. I know a lot of you guys know how to do all these steps, but you would be surprised how many people come over for multiplayer who don't really know what they're doing in zombies, but they're looking to farm some XP here without dealing with SBMM and all that stuff. Okay, so we're going to place the empty canister in this machine right there. That's going to make this thing glow. So now we'll place one of the reflectors right there. We can actually quickly smack that thing. There we go. So now it's going to shine all the way up there. So all we need to do is place another reflector right there, melee that real quick, and it's going to shine on a statue, as you guys can see. And now we just simply need to punch that crystal. Now that's going to cause a doppelgast to spawn. The first two doppelgasts we're going to fight are super easy. The final one is kind of tanky. He's also an elite instead of a special. So yeah, he's got a lot more health, but he shouldn't be too hard to take care of. Okay, so now we're going to go back upstairs and we're going to pick up the reflector. Very nice, very nice. Now we'll quickly smack this thing again. So as you can see, that's now shining on another doppelgast statue. So we're going to melee that again and quickly kill the second one. All right, let's take care of him. Let's also make sure that the final zombie ain't too close to him because I'm not trying to flip rounds in here. I mean, in theory, you could flip rounds while you're in here. It's just going to make it a bit more difficult, especially with the final doppelgast. Okay, so we're going to melee that one more time, and it should shine in a spot for us to place another one. There we go, so we can place that. And is it shining on the final statue already? Yes, it is. Okay, nice. So we can just melee that crystal one more time. And that should get the elite variant to spawn in. There we go. As you can see, we got that elite doppelgast. Oh, damn, we're missing almost every shot. Okay, so we're just going to, you know, carry this guy around the area, try to make sure he keeps some distance from the final zombie. And of course, we killed the final zombie. It happens, it happens. It's not too bad since we need to get to round 10 anyways for the lab technician zombie to spawn in so we can get the floppy disk and actually obtain the Ray Gun Mark II. So, you know, it's all good. It just makes this a bit more hectic. But there we go. We got him in the end. Awesome. So now we can go pick up the light canister, which is right back here once it lets us pick it up. And nice, we got it. Awesome. Okay, so now we just need to get to round 10, so feel free to cook all the zombies that are spawning in here. This spot's actually really good for zombie spawns. They spawn in relatively quick, not the fastest spawns, which I'll show you guys later on. But yeah, definitely also a good spot to be. All right, time to get out of the tunnel. You know what I would like to quickly go for is Jug. So let's quickly take this zip line back upstairs and go for that. There we go, got Jug, get that loose change in as well. So yeah, we already have the upgrade canister. Now we're just working on getting to round 10 so we can get the floppy disk and actually obtain the Ray Gun Mark II. Then we can already upgrade it. Then the next step after that is to complete the ritual, which I'll also show you guys how to do. And after that, there's just one last step, and then we're done. Then we can farm the infinite XP and get to round 100 as easy as possible. Alright, let's head downstairs and see if the maintenance worker zombie is down here already. I'm not seeing him quite yet. There we go, lab technician zombie. Let's pick up that floppy disk. Now, I said it before and I'll say it again. Make sure that that gate right there stays closed. The gate leading to Elemental Pop. You need to make sure you keep that closed. Okay, so we're going to quickly interact with the computer right here and wait for the printer to print out a word for us. In theory, we could even quickly slap on Lightmend. There we go, because we're going to have to deal with a Doppelgas downstairs. Is it done printing? Not yet, not yet. Still a bit to go. And the word is crab. Okay, let's head downstairs. Guess we'll also quickly buy some ammo just to play it safe. One gobblegum, a little temporal gift, not bad. Okay, so the code for us is going to be 5775. There we go. Let's wait for his health bar to appear and we can start cooking him now. Nice. Almost dead. A few more shots and he is gone. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Let's pick up that severed arm. Okay, so we'll get this door opened up right here, head inside the armory, interact with the wall right here, and we're going to drop the Maelstrom for the Ray Gun Mark II. Awesome, so now we got the Ray Gun Mark II, we already have the upgrade canister, so let's quickly head over to Richtofen's bedroom and get it upgraded. Okay, Richtofen's bedroom's right here, we're gonna place that, and let's get her upgraded quickly. Awesome. Okay, so now that we got that upgraded, we can work on the ritual. So to begin for the Ray Gun Mark II P, which is the variant we have right here, we're gonna interact with this computer, and we simply need to kill 10 zombies while standing next to this portrait. So when you kill them, as you can see, it kind of absorbs their soul, and yeah, you just need 10 kills. Nothing too hard to do. There we go, we already got it. So now we're gonna go inside and pick up the red elixir, or ritual elixir rather. We're also gonna quickly go downstairs and get this thing pack-a-punched. Not necessary, but it definitely makes everything a whole lot easier. So let's hit that pack-a-punch machine, and nice, we got him. Awesome. So now we need to kill 10 Elder Disciples, or not 10 Elder Disciples, what am I saying? 4 Elder Disciples. Don't get me wrong, it's still a lot, but it's going to be super easy to do, so we're simply going to interact with the empty chat. Okay, there we go, it actually worked from back there. Nice, so we killed the first one already. As you can see, it was a 2-tap. Now the second Elder Disciple is going to be back here. Very nice, interact right there, and let's quickly cook this one. Very nice, very nice. Now we're going to go to spawn for the third one. You know what, we might as well quickly go for Speed Cola as well. There we go. And to spawn the third Elder Disciple, we need to interact right here with that empty chalice. And let's quickly cook this one as well. Nice, nice, nice. We are done. Awesome. Now we just need to head back over to the banquet hall. And we need to memorize these 3 numbers. So 19, 49, 42. Alright, so we're going to interact with the safe right here, and we're going to type in the code. The safe, by the way, is right next to Death Perception, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. 49, and the final one is 42. There we go. Let's wait for that to open, and we can pick up the relic if it lets us. There we go. Antler carving. Very nice. Okay, so now we're gonna go inside the liminal space and interact right... Okay, yeah, we do need to flip rounds, that's right. So let's quickly kill the final zombie. There we go. By the way, if it flips to a toxic zombie round, then you won't be able to place it. Let's see if we can place it. No, it's probably gonna be a toxic zombie round normally. Let's wait for that effect to appear on screen. Come on, come on. Toxic zombie round, normal zombie round. Let me know, boys, so let me know. And toxic zombie round, of course. All good. We'll get some max ammo off that, which is always nice. Alright, that should be the final toxic zombro. Very nice, very nice. And now we're gonna go back inside the liminal space, interact right there, and place the artifacts. And now normally, yep, there we go, door is closed. Now we just need to wait for the 4th Elder Disciple to spawn in, and you can only damage him with the Ray Gun Mark II P, as you guys can see. So he's got a few seconds of immunity. You need to use this weapon to break his armor or blue force field shield thing. There we go. Let's get rid of some zombros as well. Honestly, this isn't too hard. As long as you're moving around, you should be all right. There we go. We took care of him. Nice. An extra max ammo. Now just wait for this priest's energy to be absorbed and you'll be able to pick this up, and then normally we should get Richtofen speaking to us. And yep, there we go. On the right side we got Richtofen. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna head over to Richtofen's bedroom. We're pretty much done with everything. Now we're just gonna obtain the Wunderwaffe, which is pretty easy to do as long as you have the GS45. So you want to shoot these clothes under his bed. It'll have that purple effect, as you guys can see. Nah, I guess we could go for a 2-plate right about now too, since we have the essence for it and we don't really need essence for anything else right now. Never mind, we totally would have needed the essence to get the door opened up right next to us. Can't believe I forgot that. How much is it? Okay, 1,000. Nice. We're at 0 essence. Cool. So now we're gonna shoot this little comic book right here. Not comic book, I guess it's like a journal or something. Then you'll see vinyl discs appear, and you can just simply shoot right next to it or underneath it to break those vinyl discs, and once it disappears, you're good to go. Now we need to move over to the 2nd location, being in spawn. So yeah, it's a fair bit of running around and stuff, but once again, pretty easy to do. Okay, so the 2nd item's gonna be right up there. As you can see, just shoot that until you get the hit marker. Now we'll wait for some more objects to appear. I think it's like, yeah, alphabet blocks and vinyl discs on this one. So there we go. Make sure you also shoot the little baseball cap, or what? I guess it's a basketball in there or something like that. All right, let's do that one more time. Awesome, we're almost done here. Almost got it, and nice. As you can see, the purple energy is now moving back over to the mansion, so that's exactly where we're going. I will say having some extra decoys really helps out for this step, but it's honestly not necessary. One thing I would like to have though is some armor, because we will be getting hit by zombies while focusing on this next part. So there we go, we got some armor. And just to play it safe, we'll buy some ammo as well to make sure we have enough. So now we just simply need to shoot the family portrait right here and do the exact same thing. But this is the final one that we need to do. Let's wait for that. There we go. Awesome. We'll quickly shoot at it as well. I'm not sure if you actually need to shoot it with the ray gun. I'll be honest with you. I just like doing it, you know, just to play it safe. But yeah, let's do that one more time. Boom. And I'm pretty sure this is the final one now. Should be done, and now that should sink down. Yep, there we go. As you can see, it's going into the ground, so we are done. So yeah, we're done with the setup, boys. So now we're just gonna head downstairs real quick, and we're gonna grab the Wunderwaffe. Let's swap to the ray gun, and you want to shoot that purple energy right there. Let's pick that up. There we go, and nice. We already have the Wunderwaffe. Perfect. So I guess in theory, we could already head over to the spot. One thing I would like to quickly do before we start farming is to turn the Rampage Inducer on, just so we get through rounds as fast as possible. But as you guys can see, we're on round 14 and we're already set up, and that took 26 minutes. So it's honestly not that bad. Sure, setup time, you know, it takes a second, but it is what it is. There's also a few essential perks we're gonna have to go for, like Deadshot Daiquiri, just so we get our ammo back, along with Death Perception, where we have Critical Eye, where some of the criticals might actually, or some body shots are gonna be criticals, and since we have the augment for Deadshot that gives us ammo back on criticals, we'll basically have infinite ammo along with Vulture Aid. Hold on, in theory we could even quickly get this bad boy Pack-a-Punched. Should we though, boys? What do you guys think? Yeah, let's get this thing Pack-a-Punched and then head into the spot. We got the Rampage Inducer going already, so we'll, you know, get through rounds relatively fast now. And let's Pack-a-Punch. There we go. Got the Wunderwaffe Pack-a-Punch, boys. Hell yeah. Guess in theory we could actually sit right here quickly to get through this round. This is also a really good spot to be in, by the way, with the Wunderwaffe. As you guys can see, all the zombies funnel in right in front of you. It looks scary since you're in a confined area, but once again, with the Wunderwaffe, you'll be good to go. It's like having God mode, honestly, dude. Nothing these zombies can do to you. Oop, got a little Elder Disciple to spawn in. Let's quickly take care of him. Very nice, very nice. That was way too easy, bro. Honestly, I think for the time being, we could chill right here, get the Wunderwaffe Pack-a-Punched a bit more, also hit the Wonder Fizz so we can get all the perks we need before we get into the spot. But of course, in order to do that, we do need to get to round 25. So yeah, bear with me here. We still got 8 more rounds to get through once the round flips. There we go, 8 more. And of course, we get a Toxic Zombie round. Come on, just 6 more rounds. That's all we need. Just 6 more. Hey, got another Elder Disciple. Let's take care of him again. Very nice, very nice. Already on round 21, boys. We're making some really solid progress here. Ran out of ammo, though. So yeah, that's why you need to fully perk up before you get to the spot. Okay, let's buy a little bit right there. 10 grand, brother. Holy, pretty expensive, I will say, but the amount of essence we're farming with this thing is ridiculous, so it definitely makes up for it. Let's actually take the nuke to skip ahead. All right, Toxic Zombie round. All right, let's get that max ammo. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I guess since we're 2 rounds away from the Wonder Fizz, we could even sit in this spot right here. Now, for this spot right here, there's only 2 places zombies can come from. That's right in front of you and the zombie spawn point to the left. Kind of sketchy in here, once again, very much like in the elevator, but we're super close to the Wonder Fizz. We only have 2 rounds to get through. All right, come on, 1 more round. We got this, we got this. Holy dude, man, it's been a while since we've used the Wonder Fizz. This thing is, or not Wonder Fizz, Wunderwaffe. This thing is just insane. Super fun to use. Definitely worth the effort making it, trust me. Okay, so we're on round 25 now. Wonder Fizz should be spawning in. Awesome, so we're gonna grab that, some of that. Okay, hold on here. No biggie, no biggie. We can just pop that. Okay, not gonna lie, having a decoy right about now would be helpful. I'll just say it like it is. Okay, we can actually buy some more perks quickly. There we go. Come on. Nice, nice. Got Quick Revive as well. And we lost Quick Revive. It is what it is, though. Should be all right now, to be honest. There we go. Let's quickly swing past these guys. Awesome. We'll take care of the Elder Disciple as well. And there we go. Took care of him. Nice. All right, so now let's quickly run back here. And is there anything else we need? Okay, we're fully perked up. We're good to go now, boys. We are good to go. The only somewhat unfortunate thing is that we don't have the essence to fully buy ammo, but, you know, we'll get there in a second. So yeah, the key to having unlimited ammo is honestly just to have the Dead Again augment for Deadshot Daiquiri, which once again makes it so that some of your criticals will give you ammo back. Along with that, we have Vulture Aid, which, you know, makes zombies drop ammo. And since we have Critical Eye for Death Perception, it makes it so that some of your body, as you can see right there, some of the body damage will end up being a critical. So yeah, you do get ammo off that. Let's see if we can demonstrate now already. Kind of low on ammo, but yeah, 5, 2. Okay, as you guys can see, ammo count's already going up, so we honestly don't even need to buy any ammo. Only thing I want to grab before we get to the spot is, there we go, a nice little 3-plate. Awesome. Okay, we can head over to the spot now, boys. Okay, final zombie right up there. Let's take care of him. Nice, nice. Now, once again, make sure you keep this gate right here, and of course, it's a Toxic Zombie round, dude. But yeah, like I was saying, make sure you keep this gate right here closed. So what that does is no zombies are going to spawn back there, and you're limited to this window right here, the jump up right in front of us back there, and like 2 windows in the room behind us. So yeah, really confined area, super fast spawn rates, and we're just going to zoom through the rounds, as you guys are going to see in a second. So yeah, for Toxic Zombie rounds, of course, just make sure you're paying attention and you swap over to the Ray Gun MK2 and you should be okay. So we're just gonna sit right here and yeah, as you guys can see, there's literally nothing these zombies can do. we're still full on ammo, so the augment combination is definitely doing its thing, as you guys can see right now. And if it ever does drop too low, as you can see, there's also ammo on the ground that we could pick up, although we can't right now since we're maxed out on it. But yeah, so yeah, we're currently on round 28. The round just started, and as you can see, that's pretty much the end of the round right there. Final zombie, and we're moving on to round 29. So yeah, the spawn rates here are absolutely incredible. Now, I recommend staying in this spot until you have 45,000 essence, at which point you can actually head downstairs, pack a bunch of this thing 2 more times, and then your Wunderwaffe is at pack 3. But yeah, you'll get there in no time since you're not spending any essence on ammo. There's nothing else we need to buy. Armor, you know, you should get that back. Ooh, a nice little Casimir on the ground right there. I strongly recommend keeping a Casimir equipped in that sense, even if you lost it and it's like invisible, you know, you have like no Casimir, but it is equipped. Voltrate is still going to drop them for you, and they're just super helpful to have on these rounds right here where you get an Elder Disciple. So you can just throw Casimir, that's going to distract all the zombies, and you can focus on clapping that guy with the ray gun and get back in your spot. Really helpful going into the higher rounds. But yeah, dude, as you guys can see, the spawn rates up here are so crazy, dude. It's incredible. We're just zooming through rounds right now. Honestly, it feels like it's faster than the Staff of Ice over in, why can't I think of it? The Tomb. We're almost at 45,000 essence as well, so we're definitely getting there. Okay, we do have enough essence for it now, so let's quickly head back downstairs. Just once again, that's the only annoying part. You can't go through the gate, so you're gonna have to loop around the entire map to get to pack 3, but it's well worth it, because as you guys saw, the spawn rates back there are insane. And there we go. Got this bad boy to pack 2. Let's quickly, we should have actually stayed up there. I just figured it would get crowded, but it's actually not too bad. But yeah, there we go. Our Wunderwaffe is now completely maxed out. Time to head back to our spot. And awesome, we made it back. Ooh, there's 2 Casimirs on the ground here just chilling, waiting on us. Hell yeah, dude. All right, so now we're just gonna stand on the chair. Well, it's like an invisible thing we're standing on right now, I guess. There's nothing on the ground, but yeah, we're just gonna sit right here and get ready to, hold on, we can actually use the ray gun for this one zombie, and there we go. Time to farm some more kills. And it would be a toxic zombie round. All right, we also have another Elder Disciple coming in, so we'll quickly throw a... Ooh, there's an extra Casimir on the ground for us. Nice. Where is he? Okay, he's right back here. Let's focus on killing him. That's right. We're also going to have to pack a punch the Ray Gun Mark II just to take care of Elder Disciples a bit faster. But yeah, we are back to grinding those kills and farming that XP. It's so crazy how fast, dude. Look at that. We're already getting through this round. Incredible. Also got another Elder Disciple right here. Let's quickly cook that guy, and he is gone. Yep. This is crazy work right now. Already on round 35. That is incredible. So fun as well. And the great thing about this method right here as well is that you can just save and quit whenever you get bored. So like, let's say you make it to, I don't know, just as an example, round 40, right? And then you're like, well, let me go grab some food or something. You can just save and quit. And then when you're back and you're ready to keep going, you can load back in and keep farming kills, getting to those higher rounds. And yeah, as you guys can see, I mean, we're not taking much damage. Whenever we do, it's just, you know, slap on an armor plate again, not too hard. And look at all the armor on the ground right now. So yeah, it's like an infinite supply. So yeah, there's honestly nothing to worry about when you're in this spot. Just keep tapping that trigger every few seconds and farm away. Another toxic zombie round coming in. Let's go. And we've been in the game for 45 minutes. We're on round 37 right now. So now keep in mind, we were on like, what, round 11? I can't remember the exact round, I'll be honest with you guys. Maybe like round 12, and it took 25 minutes. So you guys can do the math. We're getting through rounds at like less than a minute per round right now. Good old toxic zombie round. We're just gonna throw a little Casimir. And give me that max ammo, thank you. And we're back to farming those kills. Let's go. And like, even if you don't have Casimir's on hand, you can still take care of the Elder Disciple using just the Wunderwaffe. As you guys can see, I mean, he is definitely getting cooked back there right now. Bro has absolutely no chance. And Elder Disciple is gone. First Elder Disciple, at least. Is there a second? Yeah, I think there were 2 Elder Disciples back there based on the health bars we were seeing. But yeah, already got through that round as well. Moving on to round 39. Let's go, baby. So yeah, at this point, it's honestly just rinse and repeat. Whenever you feel like it, you can head downstairs, get your ray gun to pack 3 as well. Whenever you feel to take a break, you can just save and quit, load back in. When you load back in, you'll be in this spot as well. So you can just hop back on the table and continue farming. It's that easy. So yeah, definitely the easiest and fastest XP farming method. Well, I guess XP rates would be a bit faster in the previous video I uploaded, but definitely the easiest way to make it to round 100, as you guys can see. I mean, the fact that we're almost on round 40 and it's just an absolute walk in the park sitting here, that says a lot, right? Let's actually kill that final zombie right there, and we are moving on to round 40. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and save and quit here just to not make the video too long, since there's not much else to explain. I mean, we went through everything, we got through all the steps, I showed you guys where to chill, and you guys saw how fast you get through rounds, right? So definitely a W strategy right here. Now I'll just quickly go over the augment combination one more time. I'll also show you guys my Maelstrom build in case you guys want to use that. Doesn't really matter because it's only for the first couple rounds, but on the Maelstrom we have the Monolithic Suppressor, Ranger Foregrip, Extended Mag 2, Commando Rare Grip, Light Stock, Tactical Laser, and Dragon's Breath. And in terms of the augment combination, the most important one, okay, so let's start with, so for double tap, there's not much. I do recommend going with double or nothing, which makes it so that your weapons have a chance of doing double damage, but also 0. Because if you're using the Wunderwaffe, it really doesn't matter, and I find it does double it pretty frequently, so yeah, I do recommend going with that. This right here honestly doesn't matter for the major augment. Then for Deadshot Daiquiri, very important. Once again, make sure you have Dead again, which makes it so critical hits have a chance of adding a bullet to your magazine. Along with that, I also recommend having Dead Break just to, you know, get through those armored zombies as fast as possible. Death Perception, make sure you have Critical Eye. Small chance that a body shot becomes a critical shot, which works hand in hand with Deadshot. And yeah, Vulture, just make sure you have Parting Gift, which makes it so you can, you know, get more ammo for wonder weapons. And that's pretty much it. Picky Eater as well, so you can get those Casimirs back. I do recommend having Classic Formula on on Speed Cola. It really helps out as well. One thing I do recommend too is, where is it at, dude? Elemental Pop all the way at the bottom, Electric Cherry. Definitely a W major augment right there, which makes it so it zaps all the zombies when you're reloading. So if they ever do climb on the table, you can just reload them, stun them, and take care of them. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are. And as always, goodbye.